Long ago, in the dusty hills of Moab, a king stood on his palace walls, his heart pounding with fear. His name was Balak, and before him stretched something that made even the bravest warrior tremble, an endless sea of tents. The Israelites had arrived. They had crushed mighty armies, toppled kings, and now they were camping at Moab's doorstep. Balak knew he couldn't defeat them, not by force, not when their God had split the sea and broken Egypt. But maybe, just maybe, there was another way. He would turn their God against them. So Balak sent his messengers riding fast through the desert. They carried gold, silver, treasures fit for a king, and a message for one man, a prophet, feared across nations. His name was Balaam. It was said that whomever Balaam blessed was blessed indeed, and whomever he cursed was doomed. Night had fallen when the messengers arrived at Balaam's door. He stepped out into the torchlight, face weathered, eyes steady. They spoke smoothly, their arms full of riches. "King Balak offers you great reward," they said. "Come with us, curse Israel, and you shall be honored." But Balaam answered with caution, "I can say only what the Lord tells me. Stay the night, I'll speak with God." And so they waited. That night, the presence of the Lord filled Balaam's home, and God spoke clearly, "Do not go with them. Do not curse these people, for they are blessed." The answer was firm, final. In the morning, Balaam sent the messengers away. But King Balak wasn't done yet. He sent another group, this time with more wealth, more status, more urgency. And again, Balaam answered, "Even if the king gave me his palace full of gold, I cannot disobey the Lord." Still, that night, Balaam went again to seek the Lord. And this time, the Lord allowed it. "Go with them," God said, "but speak only what I give you." So at dawn, Balaam saddled his donkey and set off for Moab. But the journey would not be easy. As they traveled, the donkey suddenly stopped. No matter how hard Balaam pulled, she refused to move. Angry, he struck her, once, twice, again. But what Balaam didn't see was the angel. A mighty being, sword in hand, stood in the path, invisible to the prophet's eyes, but not to the donkey. And then, something miraculous happened. The donkey spoke. "Why have you struck me?" Balaam, too angry to be surprised, snapped back, "Because you've made a fool of me." But the donkey asked, "Have I ever done this to you before?" And suddenly, Balaam understood. His eyes were opened. There before him stood the angel of the Lord, shining, fearsome, sword drawn. The angel said, "I stood in your way because your path is reckless. If not for your donkey, I would have struck you down." Trembling, Balaam fell to the ground. "I have sinned," he said. "If you wish, I will turn back." But the angel replied, "Go, but speak only the words I give you." When Balaam reached Moab, King Balak greeted him with excitement. "Finally," the king cried, "I will make you rich beyond measure." But Balaam's voice was firm. "I have come, but I will speak only what God gives me." And so Balak took him to a high hill overlooking the Israelite camp. Fires flickered below. The people were too numerous to count. Balak pointed, eyes burning with tension, cursed them. But when Balaam opened his mouth, a blessing came instead. A people set apart, mighty and blessed. Who can count even a portion of Israel? Balak's jaw clenched. "What are you doing?" he barked. "I brought you to curse them, not bless them." Balaam simply said, "I must speak what the Lord commands." Balak tried again, another high place, more sacrifices, a second chance. But again Balaam spoke blessings. "God is not a man that he should lie. He has blessed, and I cannot undo it." Desperation grew, anger boiled. One last time Balak tried. He dragged Balaam to Peor, overlooking the wilderness. "Please," he begged, "curse them. If not for me, then for your reward." But this time Balaam didn't even seek omens. He looked out over the camp, and the Spirit of God came upon him. He declared, "How lovely are your tents, O Jacob! Like gardens beside a river, the Lord himself is among them." Balak had heard enough. "Enough! I called you to curse my enemies, and 3 times you've blessed them." He turned on Balaam in fury. "Leave, I would have made you rich, but your God has kept you from your reward." But Balaam didn't flinch. "I told you," he said, "I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord." Then Balaam lifted his eyes one last time, and he spoke a prophecy, one that reached far beyond Balak, beyond Moab, beyond his own life. "I see him, but not now.
A star will
I
come
behold
out of
him,
Jacob.
but not near.
A scepter
star
will
shall
rise
from
out
Jacob.
of Israel.
A scepter shall emerge from Israel." And with that, Balaam turned and walked away, because no king, no gold, and no curse can ever undo what God has blessed. If this story moved you, share it. Subscribe for more Timel